Interstate 74. Ugh. Now we're going to do North Carolina Interstate 74. So we're going to begin somewhere in North Carolina. It'll disappear in Virginia on Interstate 77. Let's do Interstate 74, where it's going. We start from Boardman, Lumberton, Loring, Laurinburg, Rockingham, Ashboro, High Point, Winston-Salem, Mount Airy, and then completely ends in Virginia. Interstate 74 starts here for no reason in this North Carolina. Like, what is this? We are meeting Interstate 95 and US 301. 301 is signed for Lumberton and Fayetteville. Southbound is signed for Florence for US 301 and Interstate 95. I would rather see Savannah, Georgia instead. And then for Fayetteville, it should have been Richmond, Virginia. We are meeting US 501 for Roland, US 15 and US 401. They're assigned for Laurinburg and Fayetteville. And good thing US 74 is signed for Charlotte, North Carolina. That is a great choice. US 15, US 401, and US 501 are both signed Fayetteville and Bennettsville. And we are splitting into Rockingham with US 74 and Interstate 74. We're heading to Rockingham, North Carolina. And we are meeting US 1. Why is it signed for Rockingham? It should have been signed Raleigh, North Carolina. Because the great US 1 is from Key West, from Maine. Okay, first off, we're signed for Asheboro. Sign Greensboro, Winston-Salem, not Asheboro, because we're meeting Interstate 73 North. 74 westbound is signed for Asheboro, just like Interstate 73. This should have been Greensboro and Winston-Salem. Why are you doing this, NC Dot? Officially, we're meeting US 220. Ugh. 73 is with us. I do not like this interstate because it's just not great in North Carolina. I-73 and 74 should not exist in North Carolina. This should have been US 274 or something. We are meeting US 64, and why are we getting signed for Lexington? It is copying Kentucky. And Siller City? No, this should have been Raleigh for US 64 East. And here we go. Interstate 73 and US 220 are both signed for Greensboro. That is an alright choice. I-74 is signed for High Point. Not a great interstate for that. And then we're signed for Winston-Salem. That Interstate 74 is alright with Winston-Salem. We are meeting Interstate 85. That is signed for Charlotte. That is a great choice. And Greensboro. That is an alright choice. We are meeting US 29. Signed for Thomasville and Greensboro. Again, this should have been Charlotte for US 29. Meeting US 70. There is no town for US 70. Just put Greensboro or Winston-Salem for US 70. I don't know why. Why are you signing East Chestnut Drive? And suddenly Interstate 74 will meet I-40 in North Carolina. On this side of I-40, they're going to build Interstate 74. And then we're having a new bypass for Interstate 274 in North Carolina. Here's another error shield. This is not North Carolina 74. This should have been Interstate 74. It is signed for Wytheville, Virginia. Again, why are you doing this, I-74? So we're on US 421, because we get an air shield for Interstate 74. This is not North Carolina 74. And then we're meeting US 311 and US 158. Again, just sign any towns in North Carolina. We are meeting US 52 for Mount Airy. Off with US 52, I-77 and I-74 are signed for Wytheville, Virginia. And we are meeting US 601, US 1's Children. And why'd you put US 101 in California? We are meeting Interstate 77 for Wytheville. And then 77 South. Why are you signing Statesville? Just get rid of the Statesville. Oh, good thing it's signed for Charlotte. That is a great choice. So 74 and 77 are going into Wytheville. And welcome to Virginia. And then Interstate 74 disappears. So that is it for Interstate 74 in North Carolina. We will see you next time for US 45 Part 3 on Saturday. And then I'll do US 68 in the evening. And I'll get it published on May 25th. And I'll see you next time. Goodbye.